To figure out how to do a good, whoops. So in this video, we're going to learn how to do a swing groove and then how to apply it for the Spider-Man melody. So the first part of the swing groove really starts with the ride cymbal. Now, if you don't have a ride cymbal at home, all you have is a practice pad. You can practice doing the ride cymbal towards the outside of your drum pad, or on your music stand, or basically anything other than your pad. So your right hand is going to be playing the ride cymbal part, and the ride cymbal part is going to sound like this. And when I'm playing that, what I think of is I'm thinking of 1 trip to 3, trip to 1, trip to 3, trip to 1, trip to 3, trip to 1, trip to 3, trip to 1. So just say that over and over again, and that'll get a feel. The ride cymbal is always going to be in the right hand. So again, you're going to be thinking 1 trip to 3, trip to 1, trip to 3, trip to 1, trip to 3, trip to 1, trip to 3. And basically you want to do that enough where you feel super comfortable with just letting that right hand go and play that rhythm over and over again without really monitoring it. Once you feel comfortable with that, you can add in the snare drum part. The snare drum you're going to play with your left hand, okay? And the snare drum part is very simple. You're just going to play on beat 2 and beat 4. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the challenge comes in putting the two together. All right? So you want to think of it as beat 1 is ride cymbal, beat 2 is both hands, beat 3 ride cymbal, beat 4 both hands, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, ride cymbal is right hand only on beat 1 and 3, and the snare drum's coming on beat 2 and beat 4. All right? Don't feel like you need to add the two together until you feel super confident with that right hand just going 1 trip to 3, trip to 1, trip to 3. All right? So here's the melody, the pattern again. All right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, once you feel comfortable with that, that's really 70% of the entire Spider-Man song. All right, so we can't really move on to learn any of the fancier stuff until we feel just comfortable just going. And it takes some getting used to playing both hands at the same time. Get one hand feeling super confident, get the other hand feeling super confident, and then just let the two go. And that is basically going to be, here's what the music looks like for Spider-Man. That's going to be the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 measures of the melody. It's just going like this. All right? So let's get into looking at the actual part. Again, it's when we're looking at the music, the top line is going to be the ride cymbal. And then here's what the ride cymbal sounds like. 1 trip to 3, trip to 1, 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 trip to 3. And the bottom hand is the snare drum. Rest 2, rest 4, rest 2, rest 4, rest 2. And when you put the two together, again, it's that basic groove that we learned. All right? Now, the only part that's a little bit different is when we get to measure 8. In measure 8, we have this pattern on the 4th beat. We're going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, So that's the part in the song where it goes bum, 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 bum. Okay? That's on beat 4 and the end of beat 4. So bum, 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 bum. Okay? And then after that, we're going to add just a single stroke 7 in measure 9 as a fill. The stroke 7 is going to sound like this. Listen to it again. So the two parts together are going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3. Dot, dot, single stroke 7. And then we're going to double the melody of what the band plays with the triplet figure right here. So let's just take this. I'll give you 1, 2, 3. Dot, dot, single stroke 7. Dot, 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 groove. And then we're back to that groove. Listen to me do it. 1, 2, 3. Groove. Try it again. 1, 2, 3. Dot, dot, groove. Okay? One more time. This is the only real tricky part once you have that groove established. So it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6, 7. Groove. Alright? So, in case you're wondering, here's what the melody sounds like. I'll try and do the melody, and I'll do the melody for you, and you get your groove going, and have your groove fit in with the melody. So here's the melody of Spider-Man. Single stroke 7. Alright? Now, get your groove going. Alright, and try and play along with the melody. And right here is the dot dot, single stroke 7. Dot 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 dot, and groove at the end. Listen to me do it. Get that melody in your ear and play along. So once again, here's what the two parts would sound like with the melody. All right, so here's the groove. I'll play soft so I can sing at the same time. All right, now here's where the melody would add in. Bum, 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 Again, don't be afraid. If all you have is a practice pad, put the practice pad in front of you, hit your music stand with your right hand. But just so you get used to playing that rhythm on the right hand and then the snare on the left.